We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it, and to institute new governments, laying its foundations on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. The skirmishing was over. The Massachusetts Minutemen had shed first blood on Lexington Green, then turned the Redcoats back at Concord Bridge. In 13 United Colonies, rebels echoed the sentiment of Patrick Henry. I am not a Virginian, but an American. America. Thomas Wolfe called it the fabulous country, the place where miracles not only happen, but where they happen all the time. It takes 2 centuries of toil, of bloodshed, of loneliness, laughter, triumph, and sometimes defeat to shape the face of America. We made it. We're the Americans. We're the generations that followed forth from those rebel colonists who sought after justice and fought for liberty. We're the Americans, man and woman, the pioneers, the immigrants, tillers of soil, builders of cities, ever mobile and spanning the continent in pursuit of our dreams, our ambitions, and individuality. We're the great fortune citizens of a nation that was born free. From our very beginning, when the Continental Congress gathered in Philadelphia to argue and sign a rebel declaration to a British king, great Americans have led us with their actions and by their words. Benjamin Franklin.
They that give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety.
Abraham Lincoln.
As I would not be a slave, so I would not be a master. This expresses my idea of democracy. Whatever differs from this is no democracy.
Robert E. Lee.
Abandon your animosities and make your sons Americans.
Woodrow Wilson.
The things that this flag stands for were created by the experience of a great people. Everything was written by their lives. The flag is the embodiment, not of sentiment, but of history.
Martin Luther King.
When we let freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Stand silently in Arlington, where sentries post the guard for America's honored dead. Stand silently and watch the flickering of the eternal flame as you ponder John Kennedy's great challenge.
Let the word go forth from this time and place to friend and foe alike that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans, born in this century, tempered by war, disciplined by a hard and bitter peace, proud of our ancient heritage and unwilling to witness or permit the slow undoing of those human rights to which this nation has always been committed, and to which we are committed today, at home and around the world.